Hello everybody, welcome to a new monthly vlog. It is the weekend leading into February 2021 and I am happy to be back talking with you live on a regular but casual basis. I took January off from filming live videos and vlogging and whatnot, so there is not a January vlog, but I think this weekend my job is to finish editing and upload the December vlogs. I'm a little bit behind there. Today's makeup is brought to you by Jerry's attempt at doing a 5-minute makeup face, which it never works out for me. So hear me out, tell me if you're like this side or this side. I find myself beyond the basic washing my hair, drying it, skincare, all that jazz. I'm either a no makeup kind of gal, like zero, or I am a full throttle everything kind of gal. It's hard for me to find that in between. I know people talk about, 5-minute face, 10-minute face, light makeup, make yourself look just a bit more perky. It doesn't resonate with me. I find the effort I put into 5 minutes, a couple of things that I use, don't make a world of a difference in terms of my look or the way I feel. And then I gotta take it off at the end of the day and all that jazz. My cleansing routine then becomes a bit more complicated. I would just rather be all or nothing, Let me know if you're the same way or which side of the spectrum you are on. I'm not sure if it's my personal preference or my facial features or just the way I like to do my makeup. I don't see a 5-minute makeup being all that make that much of a difference to be worth the while, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I did attempt to put a little something on. I got a little concealer. I went and put some powder through my brows. Wow, it's been ages since I did powder brows and I am very, very rusty. So these are not my best work. But well, we're gonna roll with it today. It's pretty rainy and gloomy outside as per usual, but the days are getting longer, which I'm excited about. I don't have any major plans this weekend. I've got some just normal housekeeping things to do, and then I was gonna run out into the store, but now the weather is really gross and this girl doesn't want to put on all her rain gear and stuff like that. However, in the last while, I've been looking at tidying up the garden area, my outdoor space a little bit, and then starting to plan the whole garden situation. But also I've been looking at growing some microgreens. I still got a whole bunch of research to do. However, I've been chatting with mom about it as well, and she's kind of interested, so I think we're gonna make an order for like some sprouting seeds, some organic sprouting seeds, and we'll just like divvying it up and share. And I can put them like in my sandwiches and on my pizzas and stuff like that. I think that would be really nice. So I gotta do a little investigating there and just make some plans for the garden. I do have some things to show you, and hopefully that video will be up by the time that this goes up. However, you just gotta get a good day, good lighting to do any of that. So fingers crossed sometime soon. I'm not sure, like I said, what this weekend will bring, but I'll turn the camera back on should we come across something else exciting. Okay, chat with you later. welcome to another weekend. It is still fairly early in the morning. I'm having myself some breakfast. Thought I'd chat with you while I do that. You're propped up in a funny position. I couldn't quite get like my little octopus tentacle tripod to sort itself out, so here you are. I'm having some jiaozi for breakfast just because I feel like it, but as you can tell, they are really just beat up from me trying to unstick them from my non-stick frying pan. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't think my frying pan is at the end of its life quite yet, but with these particular dumplings, when I was like frying them, they really stuck and it was weird, and maybe something to do with the type of dough that they use for the skins. I don't know. But I've been thinking about getting a new frying pan anyway, so I might do that today. Especially because I need to go to the post office, I need to mail some stuff. Finally sold another thing on Poshmark, so I'm gonna pack that up to send it to its new home. And what else is happening today? It's not a super awesome day. It's pretty glum and gloom out there, but but on the bright side, the sun is getting out earlier and it is setting later, which means the days are longer, which is my favorite part of rolling into this time of the year. So I'm excited about that nonetheless. The washing machine is going. I bought a piece of fabric from Our Social Fabric. They are a local textiles recycling slash reselling initiative. They're great. Sometimes you find some real gem on there. And I am still working through my handmade mini capsule wardrobe. I am now on item number 2 or 3. And it is a pair of pants. Now the original fabric I was going to use, once I like studied and looked at the pattern and then looked at the fabric and tried to do a little imagining, I don't think it's the best choice. So I waited until I saw something that really fit what I wanted and would just be more cohesive with my wardrobe, and I'm going to sew it out of that instead. So there's a little tweak to the handmade capsule wardrobe, but I'll speak to you about that in more detail in another video. But I managed to snag a really beautiful piece of like this dusty blue medium to heavyweight cotton twill, and I think it's going to be lovely for a pair of like spring-ish pants. So that would be so great. So what's on the agenda this weekend? I'm going to try and cut out that pair of pants. I just mentioned I need to run to the post office because I sold something on Poshmark. So I'm going to pack it up, send it to its new home. Maybe get myself a new frying pan, maybe. I need to go and look. I'm quite particular about my non-stick frying pans because I like the ones where they go up real high. So they're like in between a pot and a pan. Because the pan is so shallow that if you're trying to stir fry or cook something or whatever, just like it just spews everywhere, and I'm not happy about that. I don't want to be cleaning my counters every day. So I'm gonna go look for a deeper frying pan because I don't know what happened to these guys this morning because they were like just sticking every time I try to flip them. I've been thinking about some garden planning as well, but I need to actually clear off the garden first, and that is not the most fun job. There's a lot of just like dead stuff from last year that used to be taken care of outside, and you know, all my planters need to be sorted. I need to like compost some stuff, and just it's a bit of a process, and I don't know if this rainy weekend is the right day to do it. I will need to put my face on a little bit, probably after I come back from running my errands. And I want to film the intro part to my workwear capsule wardrobe, my monthly thing that I've been doing. I filmed the clips, I need the intro, and yeah, we'll see what else happens this weekend. No promises that it's going to be the most exciting, but I might get up to something. I'll catch you later. Alright, quick outfit check before I head out to the wonderful snow globe that is the outdoors. I decided this will keep me warm enough. I've got my hat on, mask in hand. I've got just a turtleneck I was wearing before, and then I layered it with a stripy kind of nautical-esque cotton sweater. This is not really for a whole lot of warmth, but I really like the way it looks and, you know, wore it. So, pants. I am wearing these Uniqlo fleece-lined jeans that I got a while ago. They are still too long. They're like a 32-inch inseam, and that was the only choice. So way too long. I haven't got them hemmed yet. I just haven't bothered. So, but it is way too cold, so I think this is the only thing that there is to wear. I will say though, these pants are not the most flattering fit. They do bag out and stretch out quite a bit. However, I already sized one size down when I bought them. So if you're thinking of them, size 2 sizes down probably. But it's nice and high-waisted though, and it's fleece lined, so it will keep me warm enough. I have decided that I definitely will make myself some Hong Kong style sticky rice. So I need to get some ingredients. I'm also feeling in the mood to bake something. I don't want to bake a whole whack load of stuff and then have to go through eating it. So I think I'm going to bake some cookies and then just make a whole big batch, bake a few, eat a few, and then freeze the rest of the dough, because cookie dough freezes really well. So anytime I want to have more cookies, I just pop in the air fryer. But yeah, let's go outside. So for whatever reason, I think it just, my interest in these things comes and goes. Despite not wearing very much makeup at all, even less so than I usually do because of all this masking and whatnot, I have this sudden urge to like get all the foundations and try all of them out. I don't mind being barefaced, but it's nice to be a little dressier sometimes. But I'm very fickle with my foundations, and there are, you know, some old favorites I go back to, but I'm just like itching to try something new. So I actually got like 3 here to show you, 2 drugstore and 1 high-end. This was kind of a influenced by social media situation. I saw it on a couple of people's recommended or try-ons. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. This is the newest version of the Outlast. Usually I would not be into the CoverGirl because their shades are really off for me. I've never been able to find like a really good shade. Granted, for most drugstores I don't, and for a lot of high-end I actually don't find the perfect match either, except for like, I think Bobbi Brown and Laura Mercier have been my best matches to date, just overall. Those are 2 that come to mind. But seems like they released a new color called Golden Ivory. I'm not sure if it's in their other foundation range, but in this one they've got Golden Ivory, and I think it's pretty decent. It might be a little bit light, depending on whether or not it oxidizes, but it's definitely better than the very peach or pink leaning light pale shades that CoverGirl usually does. This is like supposed to be primer, foundation and what? Concealer all in one. 24-hour wear, sweat proof, humidity proof, covers imperfections and evens out your skin tone. Usually not the type of stuff I go for, but figured I'd try it and see what the hype is all about. Was on a great discount. This, when I was getting the CoverGirl, I ran into a Catrice stand and they have here the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. So here's another drugstore pick. I have this in the color 002 Neutral Ivory. Again, might be slightly too light for me, but the tone is correct. So I'd rather have a correct tone, and hopefully I can adjust with other products to make something slightly darker if need be, or to make something slightly lighter if need be. The other tones are like too dark, I think, the ones that are in this color range family. So we'll see. And again, it's hard to tell when they're in the bottle. You gotta check it out on your face. So those two are drugstore. And then those two are drugstore, and this one's definitely more of a matte, satin matte finish, as I've heard. This one, I've swatched it on my hand. It has a powdery, dry to the touch finish. And I was thinking, okay, I want something hydrating as well, just as a different option. And this really came to the forefront in the last while. The Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup SPF 45. Actually, you can't see anything from that, can you? I have used Estee Lauder foundations on and off for a while. I used to wear their double wear when I go to like events and stuff like that. That was a good one. A couple of things drew me in. It has some more skincare-ish ingredients, whether you believe that skincare additives in foundation does anything for you or not, I don't know, but it's nice to have them. It is kind of a selling point. I was debating between this one, the Futurist Hydra Rescue, and the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation. I might still go and peep that one. I did see it in the store, but of course you can't swatch anything and this and that, so I don't know the texture. This one, from reviews, the texture seems easy to understand, whereas with the IT Cosmetics, I think I'd have to like touch it and feel it, and I didn't want to get a bottle just to touch and feel it. So anyway, I did get the shade in 1W1 Bone. The other contender is 1N0 Porcelain, which is more neutral. But when the sales associate, the makeup artist person, like tested out on a little swatch card, it did not come out as warm or yellow as it looks in the tube, because I find myself, I am actually quite neutral, but with like a tinge of yellow. A lot of warm tone foundations are just too warm, and the intensity is too much, that it just makes me just a little too much color, you know what I mean? So this girl somehow ended up with 3 foundations in the last while. On the weekends, I'm trying to do like one day where I get a little bit dressed up and just put something on my face, but day to day for work, can't be bothered. Mostly can't be bothered to touch up, and then I don't want it all over my mask, and it just becomes a thing. No one's seeing half my face anyways. I just throw some eyebrows on and call it a day, but I'm excited to try these on my face. I think today or this weekend, I'm gonna try on some of this Estee Lauder, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, lunchtime. I thought we'd do a bit of a progress check-in on the pair of pants that I have been making the last few weeks. Spent quite a bit of time working on it today, since realistically, like, there wasn't enough sunlight to film any other proper videos. So I am in the process of making a pair of pants from this book. It is a Japanese sewing book called Couturier Sewing. Bought it off of Etsy, I think. There's quite a few Etsy sellers based from Japan who list a lot of sewing and crafting books, which is fun. In particular, these are the pants. They are a elastic waist, wide leg cropped pant with a bow belt detail, and it has belt loops. The bow is removable. It is not essential to keep the pants on your body because there is elastic. And there's pictures of the back right here. These are the pair of pants that you all actually voted on as part of my mini handmade capsule wardrobe. So loads of you voted on these pair of pants, and I've got some progress to show you. So instead of the original fabric I was going to use, which is more of a sportswear fabric, I realized it just wasn't the right texture and drape and stuff like that for these pair of pants. Not to mention it would be like super cold. I ended up with using some cotton twill. Now this is from Our Social Fabric. I've spoken about them a couple times. They're a Vancouver based textile resell slash recycling initiative. People and or companies make donations, and they list these donations for other people to buy and make other beautiful things. Sometimes it will be from individual you know, home sewist donations, and sometimes they would be from actual garment manufacturers, and that's when you really strike out and get some good stuff. But whoever had donated these fabrics, these are nice, you guys. I, of course, you know, was looking for something to make into a pair of pants that I can wear for years and years, and based on the thickness and the quality of this particular cotton twill, these will last a long time. So now I just hope that they fit me well once I've put all the elastics and stuff in. It doesn't look like a whole lot right now, I'll tell you, because the waist is not done, but we've made good progress. So this is what I have so far. The waist is nice and loose because I haven't, you know, done the elastic, but the leg is plenty wide, so it's like this wide. These are legit wide leg pants. And I did just serge the hems. Actually, while we're close, I can show you the quality of this cotton twill. It is non-stretch, but it's gorgeous. It's about the weight of like some good non-stretch denim or like khakis or something, but like a thicker quality. These are great. It's not quite like denim weight, but it's like, it's good stuff, and it will last me years and years. So I still need to hem the leg. Now they did call for, as per the instructions, just finishing the seams and then folding it in. They did not ask for you to double fold and create, you know, fold the raw edge in. So I'm just going to follow the instructions exactly as per the book, just to see how things go. Realistically, if I were to use a slightly thinner type of fabric, I would do the double fold so you don't have this sergy bit. But for now, this is kind of like a wearable muslin. I didn't foresee any big issues with it, so I just left it as it is. I did add top stitching along the side leg, which is not part of the instructions, but I love the look, and there's nothing better than nice, neat little rows of top stitching. And The back has back pockets right here. They're just patch pockets. These pockets are huge, and the instructions didn't give super clear indicators as to how high or low or where to place the pocket, so I kind of just eyeballed it. But I do want to show you a little pocket detail I put on the back here. On one of the pockets, it's just a simple heart. This is just some chalk. I put the heart on the wrong side, but it will come out in the wash, no problem. Did the stitching all the way around the pocket. And yeah, these are the pants, guys. I'm kind of thrilled about these. If they fit well, these would be wonderful. I was surprised at exactly how wide these wide leg pants are. Like, they are wide. But I think the fabric that I have here is just slightly heavier weight than the example in the sewing book, which is also fine. Their fabric is probably thinner but still has the same type of body and crispness to it. Mine is just thicker. I hope it will gather well with the elastic, even though the fabric is thicker. I just think, like, if these turn out well, you guys, these could be like your forever pants. Like, they are so heavy duty but so nice. And of course, I love the dusty blue color. Okay, I'm gonna tidy up the mess from all the sewing, and maybe we'll even get a chance to paint nails today. We'll see.